Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. I just got done watching the national title game with Ohio State. Kind of a fun game there at the end with Notre Dame trying to come back. I think the Ibuka fumble is really what made it, somewhat. And Notre Dame was also able to, they did well on 2-point conversions because they were down by like 24, then they got it to 16 and then 8. Then Ohio State finally decided that, what was that, third and 11, long pass to Jeremiah Smith to end the game. And it could have been a blowout. It was just kind of strange, but yeah, I did have a perfect bracket. Perfect bracket. And Ohio State, I'll do a video talking about this game and just the national title in general, a separate video tomorrow. This was needed for Ohio State. You saw Georgia win 2. Alabama had their dynasty. Your arch rival wins last year. They needed this. They certainly needed this. Ryan Day saved his job now, but has to beat Michigan next year. I don't know. No, it's you win a national title, you're going to get some grace. That's the most important thing is the national title. You said 31-20. I said 34-10. I give Notre Dame credit for scoring more than I thought they were going to. It seemed like Notre Dame was not going to do much after that first drive. Yeah, the Elon thing, dude. I don't know what Elon was doing. I know there's a lot of there's a lot of conservatives defending Elon and stuff. What are you doing, man? It's just I think he said he was given the Roman salute or something. I don't know, man. What's your PC setup? I just have what? Well, I actually have multiple monitors, but here, I just have a PC monitor. This is like a $350 monitor, Mac, and then I have another PC that's my old one now that's on the ground. And actually, there's a monitor on the ground with an Xbox hooked up to it. What do you think Barron Trump said to Joe Biden? It looked like he just said, congratulate. It was a very short thing. I don't think he said anything crazy or. Your final score of 67 wasn't far off either. What do you mean 67? Roman salute. Yeah, I just think it's. I was laughing my ass off, when he did that. It's just kind of fun, but it's just like I don't really understand why you do that. It's just odd. It's like you're begging for attention to be like, oh, it's a Nazi salute. That's what it looked like. I know, he did the when you go here, that's different than just a Nazi salute. But it was very similar because he even touched the thumb. When did the deportation start? In 35 minutes. Now they start, tomorrow. Good morning, man. What's up? 67 for the combined score of the game. Oh, I thought it was the combined score of every playoff game. I thought that's what the tiebreaker was on ESPN. How long until do you think the gas prices drop? It's impossible to say. There's a lot of factors that cause the gas prices to drop. I think you got to give it up multiple months, obviously. It's basically political suicide. What doing is no, that's it's not a big deal. But I just find it odd that you would do that because it does seem like you're just begging for attention or something. DoorDash has a massive problem with illegals using fake social security numbers to use the platform. Really? Yeah. I listen. I can't do that stuff anymore. I just don't trust people with my food. I just, especially drinks, I just can't. You know, obviously, you don't think people are gonna do anything, but it's one of those things to where I get really, I already have just bad trust in general. I'm just not gonna do that. I'll just go out and get it, honestly, even though it's so much easier. Because I could I could legit make a video instead of having to, if I wanted to get food, go out and get food. But I'd still rather go out and get it now that I think about it. You just never know. He ended birthright citizenship. Well, there's a thing. Let me go to this list of executive orders, mega thread. Trump has an executive order to withdraw from the Paris Climate Treaty. We knew that was happening. He already previously withdrew from the treaty. I might turn this into a video and review all of these orders. All executive order directing all federal employees to return to full-time in-person work. Well, yeah, that's because a lot of these people were trying to. I mean, it's easier for people to work from home, but they get less done. They're less productive. To end the weaponization of government against political opponents. I mean, I'd like to see how that's laid out exactly. To address the cost of living that skyrocketed. Freezing federal hiring. Oh my God. Rescinding 78 Obama era executive actions. It's the same thing that, or excuse me, Biden era. It's the same thing that Biden did when he came in 21. This is what they all do when the new party takes over. Pardoning 1,500 January 6th defendants. Designating cartels as foreign terrorist organizations. I mean, yeah, but this is interesting. But my question is, what's next with the cartels? Do you go after them or not? That's really what it comes down to. Yeah, there's no way the birthright thing is automatic. I thought it had to go through Congress. Do you think we will see a small, soft invasion into Mexico since the cartel is now labeled a terrorist organization? Well, you'd have to think this opens up a lot of potential strategies for Trump now that they're labeled this. You know, there's obviously a reason he's doing this. And he did say they wanted to do a soft invasion into Mexico and try and eliminate the cartels there. So, I mean, I don't know. We'll have to see. I think it's a, you know, it's a unique thing because we're directly affected by their instability that we're their our neighboring country to the south. So it's a lot different than, you know, a Middle East situation. Melania and Trump meme coins are bad omens for Trump. Yeah, dude. Listen. I'll be honest with this stuff. We really can't do. So isn't it? I don't think they're talking about, well, now Barron's gonna launch one. I don't even think he's allowed to now. Think about it. They're in the White House now. That's why Trump got the meme coins out right before Trump takes office. He gets the meme coins out because you get into office, you can't launch any meme coins when you're the presidential family. So I don't even think Barron or Eric or Don Jr. can launch meme coins. Um, let's pray they don't. I haven't. We can't even absorb the two that have already been launched. I mean, the coin. I mean, no, it's not good. Don't buy Trump meme coins. They've already been pumped into. Well, it's not. I mean, it's no, it's not. I mean, Trump's coin is gonna pump again. I'm sure it's because the. I mean, it'll pump within the coming months, but it's like, how high will it pump? It'll do like a 3x. I mean, it's not going to do anything to where you can make substantial money. So I would agree, but I wouldn't really say it's pumped and dumped. The Melania coin, yeah. I don't even know the Melania coin tokenomics aren't even correct. On the website, it's not even correct. Did he sign BTC stockpile? No, nothing with crypto yet. Nothing from crypto, which people were kind of expecting there to be nothing, and it, but there's going to be a lot of stuff with crypto, obviously, with him in it now. Dating tips. I mean, it's pretty vague. How old are you, man? I don't really have any dating tips, man. You got to go to someone else, honestly, dude. You'd have to go to Dex or an obscure exchange to find them. No, they're on Moonshot. The Trump coins, they're on Moonshot first. What do you think of Trump's first day? I think it went as well as could be expected. I mean, did you hear what Trump said about Israel? He said, "We're," and we'll see if he upholds this, because this has not been his rhetoric. He's been supportive of Israel, even though a lot of his base is a little bit off on that. But he came out and he said that it's their own war. It's Israel's own war. It's not our war, and that the ceasefire probably wouldn't hold. Which I mean, he's correct. It is just too much instability. It's not going to hold. But he said it's not. It's not. It's not our war. Ethereum price prediction. I don't even know, bro. I don't. Ethereum is not going to do much, man. It's just hopefully. I hope it does well. I hope it goes to 10K. But I mean, do you think Trump should annex the smaller Caribbean countries? I mean, is there a good reason to do it? If there is, I maybe, but I don't know if it's worth the juice is worth the squeeze there. Honestly, you think Trump likes or trusts Netanyahu? I mean, I think it's part of the political game in the United States. Unfortunately, look at the Democrats. The Democrats gave money to Israel to bomb Palestine, and then gave Palestine money to rebuild after paying Israel to bomb them. Teflon Don is back. God bless America. Yeah, it's a good day for sure for getting Trump back in and everything. Trump mentioned manifest destiny and continuing to expand territory beyond Greenland. He said he was going to expand territory beyond Greenland. He said those words exactly. I find that hard to believe, man. I'm curious about how the Panama thing will go. Yeah, that's going to be pretty tough. I have no clue what's going to happen there. They're going to be pissed. Panama is 4 years of the Biden Harris nightmare is over. Yes, that is true. You have to suck Netanyahu in order to be president. Yeah, basically. Did Trump call you when he was in office last time? I mean, what are you so excited about? Yeah, I mean, we had fucking 3 hour conversations every night, man. How happy are you Trump did blanket pardons? He did blanket pardons for all the J6ers, not just non-violent ones. I thought it was going to be non-violent ones. Today was an amazing day. We finally get our country back. The only problem with my man is Trump is off script. He is a supreme yapper. Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, I didn't really listen to him in the afternoon, but I live stream some rallies and stuff, and he does the app, and it's a constant thing with him. But it's better. Listen, with him, I mean, he's signing these executive orders, talking to the media. You want to talk about there's some serious transparency. Fucking sick and tired of these people, dude. Fucking irrelevant pieces of shit. What's up with the drones? I think Trump said he was going to say something on the drones. I don't know if he did. He said he was going to tell everyone. Then he said it was something to do with testing. At least we get a yapper instead of a zombie. Anything's better than what Biden was, whatever it was. Because Biden never had any power anyways. Favorite candy bar? I would probably say Kit Kat or Twix. I don't really eat a ton of that stuff, honestly. Commanders or Eagles? I think the Eagles are going to win at home. I mean, listen, the Commanders are hot, so who knows? I think it'll be probably a very close game, though. Commanders seem like they have a more explosive offense right now than the Eagles. He said he would need a couple days on the drones, but he would tell us. Yeah, we'll see. Is Fauci completely off the hook? Yeah, he got a full pardon going back, I believe, to 2014. Vivek is out. Vivek is gone from Doge. That was a weird relationship, man. It really was. It's just strange. He was. I mean, he said one tweet and it's over, man. He's trying to rebuild his image, run for governor in Ohio, I guess. But that was. I mean, there might be more stuff behind the scenes, honestly, because that seemed like it was rather abrupt. The Gulf of America thing is pretty lame. I mean, geographically, it does make more sense for it to be called the Gulf of America, just based on where. I mean, listen, I don't really care about that, honestly, because it doesn't matter. It's just a label. But I mean, geographically, I think it would make more sense to be. I mean, maybe the American Gulf is what I think it should be called, rather than the Gulf of America. But I mean, it's whatever. Yeah, there's a lot of people that really don't like Vivek anymore for what he said about it's the H1B issue, man. He basically said our culture was lazy now and stuff, and I mean, look, with Vivek, you know what he's trying to say, but he was really out of line just the way he said it. It seemed like he was kind of pulling shit out of his ass as well. He was like, "Oh, this goes back to like the 1990s." It's like, how do you even measure that? And there's so many components to that, and just in general, these people coming in are gonna work harder just because they have to. They have to work harder because they've got pressure on over their heads about being. I mean, trying to fight for a green card. So it's a totally different type of situation. Did Trump kick out Vivek? I guess so. I mean, that's what it seems like. Thoughts on declaring war on cartels? Well, I think it gives Trump an option for some type of invasion, a soft invasion to try and take him out. I mean, you declare them terrorist groups. I mean, that's going to give you some authority to take action against them if there's going to be cooperation with the Mexican government. I'm sure they're so corrupted, but that's a funny theory, man. I like that. He wants to get around Biden's executive orders. Well, didn't he to peel those back? There were some executive orders that or something with that Biden passed that was going to make it really hard for Trump to get around. I don't know if it was like passed really late in his administration. I think it did have to do with offshore drilling. Did you buy Trump coin? No, I didn't, man. Are you gonna do a video prediction for the NFL? I don't think so. I mean, I can just tell you, I think the Bills are gonna win, and I think the Eagles are gonna win. You never saw Tulsi or RFK Jr. or Vivek from what I saw. Well, Vivek, I saw RFK Jr. and Vivek today, both at the inauguration ceremony. Will Vivek run as a third party? I doubt it. No. It's snowing in Florida next week. Is that true? The Panhandle. Go Buckeyes. Yeah, the Buckeyes, they needed that title, man. They certainly did. Where was Tulsi today? I didn't see Tulsi. I don't know, but I saw her in another photo like 2 days ago, like a day ago, when the entire cabinet was posing. Tulsi was there, so I mean, I don't know where she was today, but she's obviously around. I think Tulsi is the one that it's either RFK Jr. or Tulsi that they're gonna try and sweat in terms of getting them confirmed, but I think they'll be confirmed. It's -1 in Central. But I know I'm freezing right now, man. But it's gonna be way colder here tomorrow and Wednesday. Freezing. I forgot to put on socks. You saw RFK Jr. Yeah, I saw RFK Jr. like before the ceremony started. They were showing different people. Do you think since the cartels are now labeled as terrorist organizations, it would make foreign companies and U.S. companies hesitant to make an investment into Mexico? Well, I think they already know what they're dealing with Mexico and how compromised they are by the cartels. I mean, a label is more so, I think, in name, so it will enable Trump to do certain things to the cartel that otherwise he wouldn't be able to do. But now, I mean, he's obviously wants to handle the cartels. That was actually Ramaswamy originally had said he wanted to handle the cartels, and it could be a good. I mean, you want to get the country, the bordering country, to at least stabilized and not corrupted. And I do think it's different. I mean, I don't like meddling in other countries, but when they border you, it's kind of, and especially if the government agrees that you can do something, it's different. But I mean, it does potentially create a power vacuum if you take out some of them, and then it maybe gets worse. I mean, you could make the situation worse if you went in there and got rid of some of the cartels, because then it becomes a destabilized. It's like, I mean, we'll see what he ends up doing. Bro just skipped over my question. Oh my god, it's not like I'm getting 50 questions every minute here, man. Yeah, I skipped over yours and like 20 other people's questions because I get like 50 questions. I don't know what you want me to do. You really think they're gonna let him release the JFK files? They're Israel not gonna let that happen? Yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see what they end up letting him release. But also, I want to see the 9/11 stuff. Really, he hasn't talked about that. He said like MLK stuff and JFK files today. FJB, fuck Joe Biden. Yeah, you're glad to see him gone. Yeah, they did the ceremony and they had him depart, and he got to ride on air. He got his last little plane ride. What did Vivek do? It's the H-1B situation. That's what it is. Favorite movie, Interstellar. At least you read one of my comments. Yeah, I'll read your comments when you don't ask me a question, man. And you start asking questions, I'm not gonna read your comments, bro. I'll do a little troll for you. How long do you think we will be able to see the Gulf of Mexico name changed on Google Apple Maps? Well, see, that's the interesting thing. I was going to do a video on this, but I just don't know if the climate's changed, because originally, like if Trump tried this in 2017, Apple wouldn't Google, because a lot of this comes down to like mapping. Like you want to see it on the map. And I saw Jack Posobiec put out a tweet and it wasn't changed yet. But it's like they could say we're not changing it, and in Wikipedia we're not changing it, and Apple Maps, but I don't know. Maybe it's changed now with the culture to where they'll listen to Trump and change it in name because in 2017 they would have never done that. They would be like, oh, this is stupid. We're not doing this. But now they might do it. I don't know. I mean, it's just like Trump exclaiming it needs to be changed. Do you ski? I used to ski when I was younger. Yeah. I haven't skied in a while, but when I was younger, I skied. Does UN have to approve Gulf of America? Yeah, I don't. I'm not sure. I mean, Trump's just exclaimed it, so I don't really know. Maybe I'll just look that up. See what is the process in terms of that actually becoming like recognized as the Gulf of America? Because you also have the situation with Crimea, and I think it is recognized now as Russian territory or annexed. But I mean, that's going to be part of the peace agreement. Is that's going to be 100%. Everybody's going to have to recognize that as Russia, Crimea. Can Trump change the Redskins back? I mean, listen, this is what I would say about the Redskins. The only way I'm changing the Redskins back is if the name comes with the logo. Because they're like, we're going to bring the logo back, but the name can't come. Well, then what's the point? But the logo is really nice. I mean, the Commanders is just crap. I mean, it was always bad. They really don't even have a logo. I think it's just a W. You ski at Brandywine, Boston Mills, Brandywine. I always like Boston Mills better, honestly. Brandywine, I mean, Boston Mills has got a. They're both shit, dude. We know this. It's shit skiing. You ever been to Idaho? I'd never been to Idaho now. CEO of Google was there. Yeah, they were all sitting. The CEO of Google, it was some Indian guy, and then you've got Bezos, Zuckerberg, Musk was back. They're all there. Will he stop sending money to Ukraine? Well, this is all negotiations. You can't immediately stop sending them money because you'll lose leverage. Yes, eventually there's not going to be money sent to Ukraine because there's going to be a peace deal. Gold and silver price prediction. I don't think. I mean, gold and silver, especially, they're both very stable. I don't really track gold and silver, honestly, man. And I think they're just going to be very stable, go up barely by like 1%. They're all kissing Trump's ass now. Well, they have to. I mean, and this is kind of how you weed out these fake people. They're all, if Trump would have lost, these people would, the culture shift wouldn't really be happening as much. What are some of the lesser known orders? Well, a lot of this is like vague stuff. One of them was return to in person work. I mean, that's pretty vague, or excuse me, pretty obscure. But I'll have to do a video going over all the main executive orders and kind of dig into what what the biggest ones are. Secure the southern border. Obviously, that was going to happen. Merit-based hiring system. Dude, what is that? That does not look like a good edit on the gravestone. Executive order granting TikTok an extension to sell to an American buyer. So are they actually going to sell or not? I mean, they've said they're not going to do that, I thought. How much will you pay me to plow your driveway? Well, I don't know the going rates. I would pay you a fair amount. I'll pay you a fair amount. It's just, but I mean, I really don't want you to know where I live. How much backlash is he getting from the wokies about the gender order? I don't know. I was watching a college football game. Honestly, I haven't really seen the liberal reaction. But I mean, what do liberals even say at this point? They lost. This is what happens. You lose, and their real outrage will probably come with specific things that happen within the coming years, rather than these blanket executive orders. It's because there's so many. It's like, which one do you pick to be angry about? There's like 200 executive orders. I think Vivek's con got ruined by an impulsive emotional moment trying to defend his ethnicity. I mean, the thing is, RB, if you go back, that was a really long thing that he sent. So you could tell he was a bit angry. Because if you're gonna tweet out something that long, there's definitely some thought about, and obviously there were people starting to go at him. But I think with Vivek, it's all like he's obsessed with America being first, and any way that will help the country, he has to explain why it's a good thing. And so he was trying to explain, because we do have extreme leverage over all of these people coming into the country because they want to be part of America because of the amount of opportunities that are in this country. But he's just so obsessed with this, making America slightly better, better, better. And then, I mean, he on top of that, you criticize the culture, it's going to be bad. Buckeyes, yes. Have I seen the DG is wrong account? Yeah, that's been around for a while now. That's a obsessed individual that has some problems. I don't know, man. How comes Elon Musk is still at Doge if he agrees with Vivek? Well, because he still wants to control that. But I don't know the exact dynamic between Vivek and Elon in terms of their relationship. I think they're still good. I don't know. But there might have been something that happened behind the scenes with Vivek. Do you think 200 executive orders is excessive? Well, I mean, I think that's the most ever, they said. I could be wrong on that, but I heard it was the most ever. I mean, I'd have to see what all of them were. At the end of the day, Biden really took advantage of his executive authority towards the end of the presidency. So, I mean, Trump is just returning. I mean, a lot of this is just Trump pulling back the Biden orders. I mean, I would have to look through all of them. Biden ignored the Supreme Court. Yeah, for a lot of stuff. I mean, that's kind of what you have to do as a liberal if the Supreme Court's 6-3 conservative, possibly going to be 7-2. The fact that you can blanket pardon is wild. It is pretty crazy. And it set up this weird dynamic now in the United States, like with Trump, the Trump factor, because they were so worried about Trump. But it's like, I mean, it's so ass backwards. Like, we didn't commit any crimes, but we're scared that you might investigate us. I mean, I don't know. What's the Gulf of America business? Can he just change a name on a whim? I mean, I don't know. He proclaimed it the Gulf of America. It doesn't. I don't. I'm not sure what it really matters. And I mean, if you look at where it is, it kind of makes sense that it would be the Gulf of America rather than the Gulf of Mexico, just because it's low. It's below. It just makes more sense. I mean, but I don't know what the process in that in terms of other countries recognizing it, internationally and stuff. I think a few of them could retire during Trump's. They need to. I mean, that's what the liberals are trying to do. They were trying to get one of their Supreme Court justices to retire, so before something happened to them. And if Trump's in office, it's the same thing that happened back in like 2017. Our politics is saying Elon Musk hacked the election. Well, I think Elon Musk might have like just hacked the entire world, and that's the only reason Trump won. Elon Musk like hacked the center of the earth, and it sent a propulsion system to all of the Americans' minds, and it just convinced all of us to vote for. I mean, he hacked everything, dude. Elon Musk just hacked the entire thing. I mean, that's what those people do. They just, I mean, that's what they did in 2016 for 3 years. I mean, like 3 years. I mean, and they still think it. But dude, you'll go to any just purely liberal YouTube channel, and they all think the election was stolen. I'm not kidding. I'm dead serious. Now, obviously, there's going to be your normal liberals that say no, it wasn't, but just the people that are consuming liberal content 1000% think the election was stolen. Absolutely. That's just what it is. Trump isn't going to lower grocery prices. Well, they can't be any higher. We've already have 20% inflation, right? Yeah. Trust me, it can't get any worse than this. There's no there's nowhere to go but down. At least that's what it was like a year ago. Conservatives will have the Supreme Court majority. Well, that's why they're trying to pack it. They're going to have the majority for the next 100 years. I don't know. It depends how this plays out over the next few years if Trump's able to get his ducks in a row, which I think he'll be able to if a few retire that are old. Video dedicated to Trump's exec. Yeah, there'll probably be a video like that tomorrow. I mean, Musk doing that thing is just, the salute is just, it's just strange. Fuentes has been against Trump since he ignored Kanye. Yeah, what was that whole thing? It was like Fuentes was Kanye's lapdog, and he's like they were like going around doing podcasts and stuff. It was very odd. Reddit is salty. Well, whenever Reddit is always salty, but obviously they're going to be real bad. It's going to be a cesspool. Snow in Louisiana tomorrow. Yeah, I mean it's just the crazy dip in the jet stream and the polar vortex. It is a polar vortex. Baron.eth, dude, you got please no. Seriously, guys, I don't know what's gonna happen here if Baron actually decide if Baron launches something, it's gonna be very. Listen, with the people that are in the chat right now, this is obviously a more ravenous group that normally don't go to my live streams. I can tell, so I won't really discuss it. But I'd be really fucking pissed off if he does do something like that. Biden was smiling at the inauguration. Well, I mean, Biden has to be happy. He's kind of put out of his misery. I mean, he was kind of just, he's just not capable to lead the country, and he has to kind of fake it. And then, I mean, even after he got eliminated by his own party. His own party kicked him out. And then I'm sure he was rooting against Kamala because who cares? The guy's so old. He doesn't give a shit. Of course he's going to want Kamala to lose so he can say, well, you should have picked me. I probably would have won or I would have had a better chance. These guys' ego, I mean, the guy doesn't really give a shit. He doesn't care if Kamala, he's old. I'm already pissed off at the Trump and Melania meme coins. You're telling me, yeah, I'm not happy. You don't think we'll ever hear from Biden again? I mean, it's hard because normally they do, presidents go and do speaking events, but he's just so old. It's like, here comes a book. He's gonna make somebody's gonna write his book and then he'll make some money off of that, I guess. There's a poly market bet if one of Trump's children will launch a coin by Friday. What are the odds of it? 1%? It's Tuesday morning. Trump meme coin rug pull. Well, it'd be a soft rug pull because they do vesting schedules with their the family does vesting schedules, so it's a soft rug pull. But I don't know. Maybe they would have a different structure. I don't even know what Melania's. It's not even correct if you look at the website versus the amount of supply that's locked. It just Biden was not totally incapacitated for 4 years, but allowed every single globalist elite known to man to run over this country. Hell yeah. I mean, Biden was totally controlled. Just observing him and his movements and stuff. It's he made his money off Ukraine. Yeah, but you know those people. They can't have. They never have enough money, no matter how old they are. Look at Pelosi. She's in a wheelchair at this point and still fiddling with the stock market, having to report trades. Trump's team confirmed will be getting a Ross pardon. He promised libertarians that he would. It back in May. I actually just saw a video that was recommended to me talking about him getting pardoned, like 3 days ago, and saying that Trump's going to do it because he promised he would do it in May. What is? I wonder what is the situation with Snowden? Are they still saying Snowden's off limits? They're not. A lot of those people in the government hate Snowden. Vance versus Michelle in 28. I mean, I think Obama is breaking up with Michelle, or there's like a problem with their. I don't even know if they. There's rumors going around with that relationship. It's not going to be Michelle Obama. Vance versus Shapiro. Yeah, people are saying that's kind of the default. It's either that or Vance Newsom. I mean, dude, it's like, what's the point of speculating on this? I we'll have to see how well Vance does. I mean, and the Trump administration does as well. But I mean, it probably will be Vance. I mean, it's just the Trump MAGA stranglehold over the party is. I mean, MAGA is the party. The establishment party is significantly weaker than MAGA. Do you hoop? I mean, I used to, I used to play travel basketball when I was younger. I mean, I'm a decent 3-point shooter, honestly. 2032 predictions. AOC versus Barron. Yeah, Barron's no, Barron's not old enough. AOC versus Mike Pence. Mike Pence is definitely the most pissed person. Yeah, Mike Pence. So apparently Mike Pence put on some weight. It looked like I don't know. Is Obama and his wife going through a situation? Well, they haven't been. The last two, they weren't together at the Jimmy Carter funeral. They weren't together, and Barack is going to these events by himself. So there's a weird situation going on with them. I don't know. Some leftists are upset about the Trump coin, calling it a big grift. Yeah, I mean, I really can't. I cannot argue with leftists on the crypto stuff. It's not good. I would lose. There's no way unless Trump somehow uses the money for the United States, and but it's just not good. You're telling me you're glad you don't live in Ohio, dude? You're from like freaking Uzbekistan. You were telling me. I mean, it's like seriously, you're trying to flex that. Did you see the clip of Barron whispering in Joe's ear? Yeah, when they were was it when he was like shaking his hand for like a second? That's everyone's talking about. Hillary Clinton was laughing at Trump during his speech. I think she laughed at the part when he talked about it's going to be the Gulf of America. I saw that. I saw that clip. What do you think Trump's approval rating is going to be? Well, I saw the initial is about 56%. So his initial approval is about 52 to 56%. And then expect it to go up with the Russia Ukraine war potentially ending. I mean, it's gonna have it's complicated, but if it ends, it'll probably go up to like 60, and it'll probably stay around like 58 to 60 if I had to guess. Yeah, yeah, hockey. I agree, man. He to be fair to Biden, if you go back and watch his 2020 clips, it did look a bit better. I was watching some of it. It looked a little bit better than what it was recently. I mean, obviously the aging is gonna, but Doug Emhoff looked like he hadn't slept at all. He did not look good. Why do you think Trump started the coin? I mean, to make money. It's just, I'm not going to sit here and talk about that coin. It's just not. It's really something that we'll have to talk about another time when there's less people in here. There's some lip readers saying that Barron said you forgot to pardon yourself to Joe. Yeah, that's a joke, man. Come on, dude. People love Barron. I don't know. People love Barron Trump. I'm just saying it. People love Barron Trump. This kid, but that Musk versus Newsom. Musk is not. He's not eligible. I think Musk might be able to be a VP. I don't know, but no, Musk is unless Trump changes it. I think Trump might try and run for a third term himself somehow. There's a way to do it, but it's like what you're saying. That's the liberal. You're including Israel in that. I don't know about that. Go talk to some liberal kids about Israel Palestine. I don't know if you include is. I mean, definitely establishment Dems support Israel. He's a time traveler. Yeah, that was a funny thing people were saying about him. I remember that. That was like a few years ago. That was like a meme. Groypers and Zoomers are going crazy for Elon doing a Roman. I know. I mean, that was just odd to me. I mean, it definitely seemed like, obviously when you do this, it's different because he originally did this and then, but I was kind of, I was like, wow, I'm surprised he did that. I mean, I know people immediately defended him and stuff, and but I was like, it was just kind of odd to me. I mean, it's like he got a little carried away and would Trump win if he ran for a third time? Well, I mean, it depends how good his administration does. If he has a really good administration, who knows what happens? But I mean, Trump's gonna be really old. Trump. That's the thing is Trump's gonna be headed. I mean, if he was like 65, I think it'd be like, wow, look out, he's gonna try and do this. But I think he's just too old. Elon may have been high. It seemed like he was almost trying to give like this impassioned, forced speech. He was like, oh, he was like screaming at the beginning of it. is like this impassioned speech. Did you see Zuckerberg staring at Bezos' wife? Yeah, his her rack. I saw that. That was a funny little clip. Am I mad? Just got here. The vibes are shit. No, man. It's been a tough week for me. How many wins does FSU get next year? It'll be like an 8-4 team. I think they'll have a rebound. They need to have a rebound. The View will be fun to watch the next 4 years. I mean, I guess it's just women going batshit crazy, far left liberal bullshit. I mean, that type of stuff I just don't care about. Honestly, I just don't. It just doesn't interest me. It's just the same banshee liberal bullshit. And then I mean, it's like I just don't. I mean, it is some of the clips are really funny, but most of it is just we hate Trump. We hate Trump no matter what, no matter what, no matter. There's just no objectivity, and then they bring on one like fake conservative woman, and they just rip into her. It's like a 4v1. It's what CNN does as well. Who do you think is going to run for president in 28? Vance, establishment Republicans. I don't know if Rubio would try again. Mainly Vance, but and then maybe Haley again. Bitcoin prediction. I mean, I don't know what Bitcoin would do if he establishes a reserve. Well, I said it would be like 150, 200, but maybe it's like 250 this cycle. Women said they stockpiled birth control for the inauguration. LOL. Yeah, well, they're obsessed with being victims. Please, dear God, not Nikki Haley. It's irrelevant. She would never win. Big Ten will dominate football forever. I don't think so. No. I mean, it'll go in cycles. The SEC was definitely down this year, though. The SEC was really overrated, but again, it goes in cycles. The SEC will be back. They still recruit really well. They're still in really fertile recruiting ground. Lots of establishment people in this cabinet, though I got serious doubts about Rubio. Well, Rubio is very pro Israel. He's a China hawk as well. So they're going to be hard on China. Hillary might make a comeback in 28. Remember when Hillary was going to take over the nomination in 24? In the summer of 24, they're like, Hillary's got. I remember Alex Jones saying that Hillary is going to take the nomination at the DNC. Did you see what Fetterman wore today? Yeah, I tweeted about it. I was like, put on a pants, dog. Put on some pants. Fetterman flipping to being a Republican next week. Is that true? Everyone says he's going to be a Republican. I mean, I think you need to put some pants on, man. Come on. This is. Thoughts on Elon doing the Adolf salute? Yeah, I mean, it was a little bit different because he had his. I think it's odd. I'm surprised he did that. Honestly, I don't know if he got carried away or what. Sorry you missed election morning 2024. Me, I was live streaming during the morning on 2024. He was just memeing the Nazi salute. Groypers are saying Barron is secretly an ex-Groyper. I mean, of course they would love that, I'm sure. Barron hasn't talked, bro. This is just their fantasy. You can see Fetterman switching. I mean, yeah, liberals hate him now. I mean, might as well. Over 1 million views on the election video. Yeah, that was a live stream. I mean, yeah, that was a really good one. Obviously, it had a bunch of live viewers and stuff. He talked in Kai Trump vlogs. I must have missed it. It wasn't a Nazi salute. He was saying his heart goes out to the girl. Yeah, but come on. Why did he have his thumb in like that? It's not. I mean, I mean, you have to understand how people are going to take that. Did you see all of Biden's COVID pardons? Yeah, you mean to Fauci and stuff? Vance versus Fetterman, 28. Who wins? They would never nominate Fetterman. The Democrats. People are saying it's autism. I guess it could be. I don't know. I already talked about Zuckerberg looking at her rack. Yeah, Elon's gonna have a team. I think. I mean, I don't know what happened with Vivek, but he'll have a team for Department of Government Efficiency. But I'm sure he'll have a lot of control on what gets cut. Thoughts on Vivek running for governor in your state? Um, I mean, he's gonna have to repair his reputation a little bit with Republicans to say that. Yeah, wasn't Snoop Dogg there or some shit? I thought Snoop Dogg was there. Thoughts on moving to Los Angeles? I would not do that, man. Liberals complaining about the Bible part of the inauguration with Trump. Yeah, I mean, that's a who cares? I mean, they complain about everything in relation to Trump. What about moving to the South? I need a. It depends. I mean, if you like warm weather, the South is fine. But I would need four seasons, you know. So, man, what the hell? Either a bunch of people just, maybe a bunch of people just sent chat at the exact same time, or my chat was way behind. I don't know. I think maybe a bunch of people just set chats at the same time. Yeah, the ADL came out and said actually defended Elon. Biggest shock of the year. Just stream lagged. Is that what happened? Thoughts on David Pakman? He's one of those typical liberals that I mean I don't know, just a talking head diehard liberal or obsessed liberal. I don't know. Yeah, I saw that rumor. Obama dating Jennifer Aniston. Stream is laggy. Yeah, it might. I don't know why it'd be lagging right now. You don't think TikTok should be banned? Well, TikTok's a very nuanced situation. We honestly don't know the exact amount of data they extract and how bad it is, but it's a I came to the realization probably it shouldn't be banned, even though I don't like TikTok. Audio is cutting. Well, okay, so if the audio is cutting in and out, guys, what you have to do is you're gonna have to exit out of the live stream and then re-enter it because that does happen. Now, if it's a lag with like to where I'm actually lagging, then that's on me. But unfortunately, when the audio cuts out, it's something that's happened to my live streams. I don't know why, but like I can see right now that my audio is working on my microphone. Yeah, you're gonna have to exit the stream and then re-enter the stream, exit it completely, and then rejoin. Just re-click on the live stream. Can you imagine the Blob Pritzker trying to hit the trail? Yeah, I mean for someone else, he's not being the nominee. He ain't being he's not being the VP of anything either. There's no way the Democrats would have a fat billionaire. It's just not gonna happen. Exit. Yeah, I mean that's just I don't know what that is. I have no clue what that is, but that's happened at like probably 7 times at this point now in some of my streams. It does work when you exit out and then re-enter it. Thoughts on Melania's outfit? A bit strange with the hat. Yeah. Do you ever think Minnesota will flip red? It's gonna be hard, man, with Minnesota. Minnesota just stays. It was close in 2016. It was very close. I mean, I guess it wouldn't shock me. It's not. It's not. It's within shouting distance. No more working from home. Yeah, I mean it's more productivity to get them back in, and I mean, working from home is like a. Actually, I probably shouldn't say anything honestly. Vance versus Cuban. Well, what about Cuban now saying he wants to launch a meme coin and send the proceeds to something? I'll lose my mind if Cuban also launches a meme coin. Melania didn't want people to see her eyes. That's true. I mean, that's strange attire. Should Barron run for office? Too soon to say. I mean, what is he? 18. It's it's what people love Barron. I'll say that, but I mean, a lot of this depends on the legacy his father leaves as well, in terms of his political chances. Vance Rubio 28. It's not gonna be Rubio, man. As VP, I don't think so. Last time Minnesota voted Republican was 72. It's been a while in Minnesota, that's for sure. Folks are saying Melania looked like a hamburger. I can't unsee it. Yeah, I'd have to look and see it. Apparently, someone was saying in chat she wore something like that in 2020, I guess. How do you think Trump will respond to Iran's assassination attempt? You're saying it's going to happen? Well, it's not. It's bad news for everyone. Think Biden makes it to 85. I mean, look how long Jimmy Carter hung on for. These old guys, they can just kind of have perseverance. But I'm not gonna. I don't know how long Biden will last. What happened with white dudes for Harris? It was just you know, just a campaign bullshit thing. They were trying to get people to vote. They knew white dudes were gonna go to Trump, so they tried to get some of them. Biden looks just as bad as Carter did towards the end. I don't know, man. I think Carter was in worse shape at the end there. Let's be honest. Carter was fully immobile there at the end. Would you want to live to 100? I mean, I think that's a bit much, honestly. That's I don't know. I think everyone thinks they're not going to live very long. You never think you're going to live to, you just live however long you live. I don't know. Pulse chain, I never even bought anything on that one. Will Trump ban OF? I think that's something that's worthy of being banned. I really do. Um, I don't know if it's been talked about. I know the adult content scene has been talked about by a lot of conservatives about trying to rein that in. You're 37, feel like shit every day, not making it to 100. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit long to live that. I mean, I'm in my 20s and it's not great. Jimmy Carter in a wheelchair being arrested. Ed, LOL. Elon use a chainsaw. Yeah, he's gonna copy him probably. I mean, he's doing the same thing, right? He's trying to cut the fat of the government. He'll definitely spice it up with X and put some content out there like, oh, look at this Alfueda. Why is TikTok so damn important? No, it's just more of like a thing to where you really don't want the government to ban stuff, and it's just not a good idea to go down that road and allow them to do that. And a lot of this was lobbyist groups that were. I mean, it was bipartisan support. This was really not a Democrat Republican issue. That's why Trump, saving it was like liberals immediately got like pissed off because they're like, oh, now young kids are gonna think Trump saved TikTok. And to be honest, he did save it. I mean, they're like, well, he's the one that wanted it banned. But then also, I mean, Biden and that administration, they wanted it banned. But it's really the people that were, all these people are captured and paid for. And it was bipartisan support. It wasn't even the Biden administration. It was both parties that voted in Congress for it to be banned. Does Ohio State repeat next year? Um, it's hard to say on that. Probably not. It's hard to repeat in any sport, man. I would just lean towards no, especially with like the portal and everything like that. He did mention Greenland, not during the speech. Not during the speech. He didn't. Did he mention it later? Maybe. Did you see the new hoax with Elon? Yeah, with the salute. Is it true that Mark Cuban's last name is not Cuban? Someone told me that he changed his last name to Cuban, or maybe he changed. I don't know his first name. So I think it was his surname was changed. You have Twitch. I don't have any Twitch now. Did you short the massive Greenland pump yesterday? Did it pump yesterday? It went to like 1.3 today. I don't know. Are you talking about the Solana coin? Yeah, I'm in the Solana coin, man. I mean, it was gonna break out if Trump mentioned it, and then he just didn't. But I mean, it's unsustainable. It would just probably tank after like going to like 2 million. It's like I don't know how you got to somehow get it to break out. I mean, dude, some of these coin movements are just anything revolving. Like there's a fake Baron official coin that's at like 200 million, I think, or it was. Crypto is absolutely fucked. You're telling me, Jumpman, I'm really concerned about what's going on right now. Really concerned. And you don't want to overreact to it. But if there's another situation, we don't have any. It's already everything's already been milked out. We don't have anything left to milk for these fucking coins. They've already milked it all with the Trump and Melania coins. They're gonna milk out more Ethereum volume with more. I mean, this is no. Cuban's grandfather changed their names when they moved to the USA. Uh, so it wasn't necessarily Mark who did it. Ross and Silk Road. You know what? That's actually a good idea. I saw, but dude, here's the thing: it's like which one do you buy? I was actually in a pump fund Silk Road coin, and I don't know if that one it probably made it to. I got out of it, of course, because it was like not doing anything. I don't know if it's. I mean, the problem is there's like probably 100 of the same coin, and it's like which one do you pick? Well, but you are right in general. I mean, 7 months ago or a year ago, we'd be able to just buy one. Now there's like 40 of them that get made, and they all get ads, and 99% of them grug. It's really fun now in crypto. Did you forget about the Elon? Elon's not doing that, man. Elon wouldn't do that. Yeah, but dude, just because they have their own official addresses like Baronet, that doesn't mean they're automatically going to launch a coin. That just means they have addresses to store coins and stuff. And they're probably just going to be storing on Ethereum, I would imagine, because they're not launching shit on Ethereum. They just have that World Financial, whatever the fuck it's called, shit. That's in a pre-sale. I was gonna buy it, and it was like the fucking gas fees were so high. I'm not gonna buy it. It's like I think it's still in a pre-sale. I don't know. There's a channel I follow where a guy goes nuts for a different coin every single. Well, he's being paid to shill it. That's why. GTA 6 quality is unreal. I know, but it's like with GTA 6, they waited so long to launch the damn. I guess it doesn't matter if it's good, but I mean, that's a game that should have came out in like 2021. Honestly, like 2013. What did it come out? 2013. GTA 5. Yeah, you do like an 8-year gap. I mean, at this point, it's like people are just begging for it. You should visit Idaho, man. I mean, I'll be out in that area of the country. I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna go to Idaho though. I mean, maybe someday I'll go to Idaho for a visit. I don't have anything against Idaho, man. When will Dark Maga recover? I mean, dude, Dark Maga was actually it was gonna break out, and then I mean, I'll be honest, Trump just sucked the liquidity out of the coin. The coin was gonna break out. There's some other ones as well. GTA Online is still popping. Well, I mean, I'm sure because GTA 5 is still a good game. It's just the graphics now for a 2013 game, but they got a bunch of mods and shit. Rockstar started like banning certain mods. They get pissed off. The mods are good. Greater Idaho, yeah, the Greater Idaho movement, man. There you go. Yeah, no, yeah, I am front running those coins. Yeah, the Lucia one's bullshit, dude. I mean, why would the Lucia one do good? It's just a character. Get the actual GTA 6 coin on Solana. It's like 300K right now. The Ethereum one's around, I think, 800K. But I never understand. I know the coin you're talking about, but it's a character. Like, who gives a fuck about a character? The actual game coin. Well, go in my dude. Go in my Discord chat. Go in the crypto section of my Discord chat. Then, dude, just go in there and message me. Have you ever visited another country? I've been to a lot of different countries. Never Europe though. That's what people always ask. A lot of tropical countries for vacation, but a while ago, not recently. I haven't been on a plane in like 3 years. I think 4 years, 5 years. I don't know, something like that. Please look at the bill proposed by Iowa senators to add 9 southern counties of Minnesota to Idaho. Wow. Are they rural counties? Thoughts on the Gulf of America? Geographically, it makes sense. When you've got a gulf like that, it's normally the country should be above it, and then it's so it makes sense geographically. I mean, look, Trump just wants to do it. You know, he wants to show American excellence. It's, you know, he likes America better than Mexico, so he wants to change the name. I told you about the Trump coin when it was like $1 when it launched. I told you on X, but I didn't know how to buy it myself. Yeah, I mean, dude, honestly, that coin was we both know that coin was bullshit from the start. When I saw it, it was at like $3, and I advised people not to buy it because it went. Hey, thank you for the subscription, man. I don't want to have anything to do with Oregon and Washington. It's just rural areas. But you're thinking about like Seattle and Portland. It's not those areas that they would be acquiring, even if they're rural. Well, I can appreciate you. You did just you did just predict my response. It was pretty impressive. Yeah, I'll give you credit. That was pretty impressive. It's impressive. Should USA put boots on the ground in Mexico? I mean, is the juice worth the squeeze? You create a power vacuum. I mean, listen, I think Mexico's a mess right now. You could help them and really help the United States as well because they border us and it's the corruption and the drugs lead into the U.S. and certainly you could do something. But it just, how do you do it? How do you go about doing that? It's very complicated. Were you ever in band chorus? I was never in any music, man. You play, you know, third grade they make you play play some music bullshit and stuff. By the time you figure out how to buy, it's too late. Um, yeah, it's on Moonshot. Do you have Moonshot now? The black preacher was doing too much. Well, I mean that's their style of reading scripture. Sorry about the exchange rate. I mean, you just sent me you sent can somebody do a little conversion on this currency, please? It's all right, man. It's all right. I appreciate it. Two questions on Musk. How many chances are that he would how many how, are you mean what are the chances that he would be behind Perez? I don't know what you're asking, honestly, man. I'm not sure, man. I appreciate it though. Thank you for that, man. Argentina. U.S. needs to buy Antarctica. It's not possible. Well, it is possible. I mean, they could just disregard the agreement. It doesn't matter, but people would get angry, I guess. Am I Irish? Yeah, I am Irish. I really got to look up the exact. It's like English, Irish, Scottish. You've talked to people in Idaho, they don't like the greater Idaho movement either. Well, you're just having rural farmland. I don't understand what the problem would be. I don't know. Maybe you guys have a different perspective. I don't know if the taxes would be worse, but maybe there's a different thing. He sent me 19 cents. It all adds up. It all adds up. 19 cents, you're rich. I got a nice tip. I got a nice tip from him. The dude sends 19 cents. I mean, you can send 1 cent probably as a donation. It shows up in orange. It's like supposed to be a $10 donation or something, or like $100. I don't know. Have you watched Squid Games? I watched the first season, not the second season. I heard the second season wasn't very good. It was like average. With the Netflix, I haven't watched a lot on Netflix. I heard they added Interstellar to Netflix, but I'm trying to watch this documentary. I remember this 30 for 30. I'm hunting it out. I can't find it. But I'll find it. You're pissed you didn't make cash off the Trump coin. You bought Melania early, but it dumped and made no profit. Yeah, dude. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. But you have to look at it from my perspective. All of my coins went down because of this launch. It got absorbed. But my coins cannot take any more of this, dude. Like seriously, this has got to be it. They're trying to recover. They were originally really the Melania coin is what ruined it. The Melania coin ruined it. Senators want to add the lower 9 counties, the border Idaho or Iowa. Well, now you just sent me 10 cents, brother. Brother, you just sent me 10 cents after sending me 19 cents. I mean, you're sending me 10 cents, man. I mean, what do you like? What are the chances of Musk being a president behind the curtains? You know, liberals are desperately hoping that Musk and Trump have a falling out, and they tried to get it to happen with the H-1B, but it didn't work. Musk is always going to have significant power because of the amount of money he has. Yeah, I gotta stop doing this with this guy, man. You sent me 10 cents, man. It's like, what does it feel like being a minor celebrity? I'm not a celebrity, man. And really, I'm fine with not having much fame. It's better. It's better. 29 cents. It all adds up. Now I got a quarter. I got a quarter now. I got a quarter and 4 cents. 8.5 cents. Oh, it's 8.5 cents. Damn it! I thought I got an extra cent. God damn it! Am I voting for Vivek? I don't think I'll be in Ohio when that election happens. Honestly, man, I'll be honest. Have you been having a hard week? Yeah, I think a lot of us have had a hard week, man. 29 cents. Yeah, YouTube takes a big cut of it too. It's not even like people don't realize when I get donations, they take a fuck. They take like 40%. Because you think it's like, oh, if it's 10%, that's fine. 40%. But guys, like, here's the thing: is I like like I don't even have money. That's the problem because you guys don't understand how much taxes are when you get into. I'm in a 30% tax bracket. Like I have no money left. They make me pay all my money goes to taxes. All my money goes to taxes. I have no money. It's like how much money has to go to taxes? Well, it's 30% and then a 14% self-employment tax. Dude. Dude. I mean, how do they expect me to even be able to save anything? I can't even save anything. I have no money. I'm trying to save my money now with the, I've got it invested into some valuable assets and things, and but I'll have to try and save that 20 cents that I got. I mean, I'm pretty happy to save that. That's going to be a good payment to come in. I'm hoping to get that 29 cents in a direct deposit, honestly. If I can, I'm going to request that from YouTube. Those specifically, those donations need to come direct deposit to me. I'm going to need those and be able to utilize those immediately into my Phantom wallet. That second donation was for taxes. Yeah, that'll help. Spencer, I can respect it, man. I can respect it. Is it affordable to live in Illinois? It depends where you live. I mean, not in Chicago, but it depends where you live. They make you prepay quarterly if you're self-employed. No, but they just hit you with they hit you like a $300 fine if you don't pay quarterly. Start a GoFund. No, do not start a GoFundMe for me. Do not do that. Who do you got? Chiefs versus Bills. Bills. Yeah, you are. Yeah, I had to recognize that. I had to recognize that. Are you planning on moving? Yeah, I need money, dude. I need to be able to actually freaking afford something. Like I have to pay all my money in taxes. When is the 14th key coming? I think the 14th key got stuck up somewhere undisclosed. We can't really talk about that. Thank you for the 17 cent. You're a whale, dude. I mean, you're a whale. It's impressive. When you got whales who donate like 20 bucks just randomly. I had some whales in my chat. They were donating me $500 once during the election. What do you think about Mizzou basketball? I think the SEC is really good this year. The SEC is really good. It's going to be tough for Mizzou in that conference. Watch the end of Sam Hyde. Whatever happened to Sam Hyde? He's making these videos. I saw his video about H1B. Dude, Sam Hyde made this video on this H1B issue. He was in this warehouse and it's kind of odd, honestly. Did Project 2025 start yet? It just started today, actually. They just implemented everything. Trump has just announced he's taking over as full-time dictator, and yeah, Barron will be taking over after Trump. So we have that to look forward to. Eastern Oregon and Washington should just become their own state. That would be a lot better. Yeah, but I mean, would they really want to be tethered to Washington with Seattle and stuff? Grow a beard. My beard coverage is it's improving as you get it'll improve as you get older. It used to be really bad. It's still pretty bad. I gotta get it up more. I gotta get it connected and up more. It's okay, but once I get to a certain point, it's like it's better because it looks not great. But I have to trim it down when it gets to a certain point. I don't have the coverage yet. Should I buy some Melania coin? No, I would not recommend that, man. Do what you got to do. But that's crap. Thoughts on Musk's salute? I thought it was honestly, I thought it was strange. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it just seemed like it was to me. It seemed like he just wanted to do it, and it was kind of like it. But I mean, he did do this first, but it's just I thought it was, I don't know. I really don't know what to make of it. Thoughts on AI? Well, how about all the AI agents now? Yeah, there's multiple AI agents. That was huge with crypto for a few months. The sentient beings, the sentient AI agents that can think for themselves. But it's just like it's a slow moving car crash. Like whenever I see one of those what is it, Boston Dynamics videos, it's like I mean, we're just basically extincting ourselves. I don't know if that's true, but it's kind of just funny to see. They're like, look, we've just made this better. It's like, yeah, you probably shouldn't do that. I mean, it's just, but, and innovation always trumps. Innovation will kill humanity. No, yeah, I don't know. I think Musk did it to troll. Well, the entire segment with Musk seemed really forced. He came out and started screaming. Will it ever be possible to add Puerto Rico as a state if the U.S. becomes more right wing? Oh, you really don't want to add Puerto Rico. Let me just tell you. Let me just give you the lowdown on Puerto Rico, and this is the real stuff. Actually, Puerto Rico wants to remain what they are now, which is a territory. So they get assistance from the United States, but they're still. It's the same thing. Greenland with Denmark. It's similar. They get assistance. They get money. But I mean, that's why people you got like the Paul brothers moving to Puerto Rico because there's no taxes down there. It helps their economy. So if they became a state, there'd be a lot of problems. The liberals just want them to become a state because they want the advantage. With I mean, it's like 14 electoral votes based on the population there. It's a pretty big population. It's a decent size uh, place. Barron's popularity is wild. I know. I'm concerned about him launching a meme coin. I'm hoping he doesn't launch a meme coin, man. We're not even recovered from these two other Trump people launching. It's Musk going to Mars won't happen. Musk's timeline for Mars doesn't make any sense. He's not going to get there by 28. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. Based on the orbit, it's not going to happen. They need to stop. Yeah, these Trump people, it's getting really bad. You're right, they do need to stop, and we're gonna have a code red here if this is just not. This is, expect a crash. I mean, we've already had terrible. We've already had a fucking the alts crashed, bro. My alts fucking crashed. My alts were doing well. It was a good ecosystem. It was a bullish momentum. I had some bullish momentum with some of these alts, and I was like, I finally pinpointed it. But the thing is, like, you see, like SPX is still doing well. I don't know about like Fartcoin and some of the other ones, but the bigger ones are still doing decent. It's the lower caps that just got sucked dry on Ethereum, especially. But even on Solana, I mean, look at the USA coin. The USA coin was started to break out because of honestly because of the Trump launch. It helped the USA coin, and then the USA coin gets just destroyed with the Melania launch. Then I don't know, maybe it's back up. Notre Dame ran out of luck. Yeah, I mean Notre Dame was always kind of like they just didn't have the explosive. To be honest, that Great House kid played really well. I mean, he played really well for them, and they just never had the explosiveness on offense. I thought to be able to keep up with Ohio State, and plus, I mean, Ohio State they scored 4 touchdowns on their first 4 drives. You're not going to win a game when you allow that, especially with the way Notre Dame wants to play. Why does Fetterman dress? Yeah, I think that's terrible as well. There's Republicans that like that though. It's like Fetterman, you need to put something on, dude. This is pathetic. And you're wearing shorts. It's like 4 degrees out, anyways. You're doing this for attention, Fetterman. John, put on some pants. Dog, put on some pants. Is Don Jr. behind the new Trump and Melania coins? I don't know. You can only speculate, really. It's certainly not. I mean, Donald is being told all of this. He doesn't really, and obviously Melania is not spearheading this project. So you're right. It's it's Barron, it's Don Jr. I don't know. Eric seems like more of a straight shooter. I don't think he'd do it, but how will the stock market open tomorrow? I'm guessing. Well, it could be a sell the news. I'm guessing the Trump stock will. I think it's already pumped though. Great content. Buying some Greenland right now. You're buying the Greenland coin on Solana? Yeah, I own the one on Solana. It's not financial advice. I do own that one. It's been tough with the Greenland coin on Solana. But you're buying at probably a pretty good time, and not financial advice. But I don't know. How will Trump send special forces into Mexico? Well, these are just soft invasions with special skilled individuals within the military. These are things they've trained for. So they'll go in there and they'll do special raids. But you start fiddling with other countries, it could be a problem. I think Trump needs to be very careful with it. But if the Mexican government wants, they're already screwed as it is with all the cartels and the control that they have. I doubt Mexico would be able to stop Trump from sending forces to Mexico. Well, they would welcome it. I mean, their country is fucked. It's totally corrupted by the cartels, anyways. And they're gonna be like, no, don't do this. But then they'll say, well, you're getting other Mexican citizens endangered if you do. But it's like, I mean, at a certain point, 445. Yeah, I mean, I'll show you the one. It's this one. Um, no, that's the Ethereum one. Yeah, you're right. It's at 400. See, the thing is, I was looking at it and I thought it was going to break. It actually went up to around 1.7 today. It's it had a pump to 3 million. I remember that too. Yeah, I've held it this entire time. I could probably find my wallet on here, honestly. Yeah, that's the coin, man. When will we plan to flag on Mars? I don't know. Musk's timeline makes no sense based on the orbits. It'd be 2033 or 2035. Musk says 2028 or something. I don't, it's not going to be that. I don't think so. Do you use Coinbase? I don't use Coinbase at all. Now, the centralized exchange I use is Kraken. I don't use Coinbase. I've had issues with Coinbase from like 2017, 2018. They've just always there are always problems with them locking accounts and stuff. And I mean, ask anyone, they'll lock accounts for just sending, you do one exchange and they're like, oh, it's, you know, we have to verify it. I've always had issues with Coinbase. But I've had zero issues with Kraken. Do you think Trump will do another bigger tax cut? I mean, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do a bigger. I mean, especially if we don't have any capital gains tax. I mean, that's when you give tax cuts like that, it's not good for the deficit. Annoying to see LeBron. Yeah, I mean, what is LeBron doing, man? That's come on, man. Really, LeBron shows up for the national title game. Chances Buckeyes beat Michigan. I mean, it's hard to predict that. Michigan will probably be starting that true freshman QB, Underwood. Yeah, Michigan should be better next year. Maybe like a 9-3 type team. Trump coin is pumping. Dude, is it serious? I mean, look at this. Here's the Melania coin. Like this is like this is just crap. I've gotten beat down by this stuff, man. DeWine. DeWine's a rhino, man. They didn't play tonight, and he's an Ohio State fan. He's a bandwagon fan. Come on. What coins do you expect to moon? It's hard. It's hard to say because of the Trump thing. It's hard to say. I still think my coins will do. Most of the coins that I like will do well. I mean, I'm concerned if. I mean, I still think it'll be a good bull run. Honestly, I do. I'm optimistic for it. So do you think they're trying to manipulate the market? Well, it doesn't matter. They can just, even if they're just saying they're launching a coin, it is completely fucking the market by doing that because of the amount of money that I mean, the Trump's own coin, the fully diluted market cap of it was 65 billion in a day. What do you think that does to every other to all the other coins and all the other? I mean, it's gonna have a huge effect. And then you got Melania who just destroys the entire fucking. I mean, Solana couldn't even operate yesterday, and Ethereum had like or it was like $400 gas fees. I got Phantom for Solana trading. Since you mentioned you used that yesterday, it's a good platform for trading Sol coins. Coinbase is for noobs. Fees better than Uniswap on Coinbase. I think they're similar, man. I think it depends. Uniswap V3 is I think good when it comes to fees. This looks like a perfume. That's good. I agree with you on that. You have to pick one: Taylor Swift or Caitlin Clark. Um, Pick one in terms of what? Yeah, you're right. Property tax is really crazy that exists. You own your property, but you have to pay taxes on the land that you own. Oh, that makes sense. Congrats, Notre Dame is a joke. Is you? I mean, I thought Notre Dame fought late in that game. It could have been a blowout. It wasn't. Best wallet for Ethereum. I think the best wallet is Uniswap. Must be a bad perfume. No, it because she's like smiling. She's smiling. She's got like the perfume scent in her hands. Hopefully your life gets better as someone who has struggled during part of my life. I mean, we all go through struggles, but with me is I'm not even gonna be able to fucking say anything because the thing is if I really start, I'm not gonna be able to say anything about it. But if Trump's entire family launches coins, it's gonna get really ugly. It honestly will for me. I mean, this is fucking ridiculous. I mean, I don't think they will. I don't think they can. I mean, Trump's in office. They can't. It's illegal for them to do that. That's why Trump launched him earlier. Best QB in the Big Ten next year. I don't even know who returns. Oregon's getting a new QB. Ohio State's getting a new QB. Michigan's got the true freshman. It's hard to say the best QB, honestly, in the Big Ten next year. Aller, I guess. The lower nine counties that could join Iowa have 180K people living there. They may redraw the Electoral College. Well, yeah, they would have to possibly change it, I guess. It depends the population that joins Iowa. That would be good. You take one electoral vote away from Minnesota, give it to Iowa. Coinbase is getting blasted. Yeah, Coinbase is crap. And yeah, apparently there are horrible delays right now. Even in transferring coins. How does that happen in cryptocurrency, man? I can see something like that happening in 2017 during like the first mainstream bull run. The fact that that's happening now, you do have to start to want, like, jeez. Drew Aller, yeah, well, it's only Aller because he's the only one that we really know, honestly. I mean, Aller's decent, I guess, but he's a big boy QB. I mean, he's got a strong arm. Yeah, you're right. Private hazard. Liberals did pretend to care about that Trump thing with the Bible. I don't know, man. People were saying, well, it's because he's a Catholic, and I don't know. I don't think it's a big deal, man. Sam Hyde made a video for Vivek. Yeah, I mean, Sam Hyde's been making these videos from like factories. It's just odd. I don't know. Trump dancing with a sword. I didn't see that. I did see the rumors on Obama. With Aniston. I'm not sure how true that is. When does the college get redrawn? Well, it doesn't get it just the votes change based off of the population shift. It's when the census happens, 2030. UCLA QB transferred to Indiana. Yeah, I mean Indiana got a QB last year from Ohio when he did well. Yeah, I saw Cade McNamara go to Eastern Tennessee. Yeah, you want to see that one coin, dude? Here it is. This is the fake Baron official coin. Um, is it seriously down to 70 million? Or because it was at 200 million. Yeah, this is it. This coin was at 440 million. It retraced back to 23 million, then it pumped again tonight. It went to 140 million and now it's at 71 million. Just ridiculous. This is not even the real Baron. I mean, this is it's just crap money being dumped into this shit. And they're like, Baron's the dev on Pump Fun. Fuck you. Chances filibuster being done away with. Well, it's like it's bad and good for both parties to do away with it. I mean, I think it hurts when you're in power. You want it gone, yes, and when you control the Congress, you want it gone. But then when you don't, you want the filibuster. So it hurts how fast the government can move. crap money being dropped into this shit. Yeah, I agree. This is all bullshit money. It really is. This is just not. It's not sustainable, man. What kind of person buys these type of coins? I don't know. There's nothing to these coins. It's crap. It's terrible, man. It's you. Why? What are you buying? I mean, you just never forget to pay property taxes. You work as you're a tax collector, bro. What do you think of Ray Epps at January 6th? That story makes no sense. Ray Epps is. Oh, he's going to sue me. Hold on. Remember when he sued Fox News? I mean, Ray Epps was ground zero in telling people to go into the Capitol and he doesn't get charged, and then they get forced him to be charged because it was so obvious. It's pathetic. Trust me, you don't want the government to be able to rapidly change stuff. You're talking about the filibuster. No, I understand what you're saying. Rich people throw. Dude, look at the volume on this coin. It's there's 300 trades a minute on this coin. When will you reinvest it in Dark Maga? I love DMAGA, man. I think DMAGA. I hope it does well. The thing's down fucking 48% because of these other bullshit Trump coins. I mean, it's unfortunate. I mean, it's at 4.3 million. I remember when it was always around like 3 million when I was in it. It just wouldn't move. What do you think the best option is for Greenland? I know you've talked about it in your videos. Just wondering what you would try to do to acquire it if you were. Well, listen. What I can say is I would have to be briefed on the situation. I don't know the inside information on what Greenland's standing is currently with Denmark and the process in terms of Greenland freeing themselves from Denmark. That could be a problem in and of itself, to where the United States might have to help by sweetening the deal with Denmark to give them money to free Greenland from Denmark, and then you do a negotiation with Greenland. But ideally, Greenland would free themselves from Denmark, and then the United States negotiates directly with Greenland. And then Greenland says, we want to be independent, but we need your help, obviously. We're going to need someone help. We want the most powerful country in the world's help. And then Trump says, no, we want it to be a territory. We're going to do X, Y, and Z. We're going to invest into your economy, infrastructure. And they're already going to have to do that anyways to be able to mine and extract the resources. They're going to have to make an investment, and the jobs are going to go up. I mean, they have a lot of low-quality jobs there. That's another thing. Their unemployment rate went down, but their quality of their jobs is really low. And that's something that America could improve there with more jobs and more valuable jobs being available, especially when it comes to extracting natural resources around the coast of the country. Unfortunately, yes. Oh, so you are a tax collector? A family friend knew I needed the job, lol. We can find out your personal information extremely easily through systems. Yeah, see, just the power dynamic with these people, man. It's just like, you see me having a conversation with this dude, and it's an immediate, we'll find out your information and stuff, and this is what it is here. It's like, all right, man. Do you think YouTube will bring back dislikes now that Trump has passed the executive order? What do you mean, an executive order to bring back dislikes? There is no executive order to bring back dislikes, man. I mean, I don't know what YouTube's gonna do. You can still see dislikes with an extension. That's the way you see dislikes. I'm on team hold DMAGA. Just need Elon to shill it up. But dude, you want to know the problem with Elon shilling it? Let me tell you a little issue. Let me tell you a little problem. Elon already shielded it multiple times. It didn't do jack shit. I'm just telling you. Maybe it'll be different. Maybe it'll go really high. I've never seen a coin like Dark MAGA where it gets shielded by Elon and it doesn't do shit. How do you shout it out at a rally and wear a hat with Dark MAGA encoded on it and the coin doesn't do anything? It's not good, man. Territory, not statehood, even with their low population. Well, that's why they would be a territory. They don't qualify for statehood because of their low population. There's no argument for them to be a state. Greenland? You have 7 dislikes. How dare they? Well, yeah, you got the extension. If you can see, you got the extension. I might just be having audio issues. Yeah, you're gonna have to exit out of the live stream and then go back into it if you're having the audio problems. YouTube censored what? No, no, no. I think you're just having audio issues, honestly. I highly doubt they would censor what I say about the ADL. I didn't even say anything bad about them. I just said pretty normy stuff, honestly. What meme coin? Pepe, Mudang. Well, if you have $30, you're gonna have to go very low market cap to make any money with $30 only. I'm mad my shit coins are doing. Dude, here's the dude. You don't even understand. My coins were doing very well until Trump launched his coin. They were doing very well. They were about to. They were doing. They were. They were. It was like the start of the bull run. It was. It was a start. It was the start. Hillary was caught laughing when Trump was reading the Gulf. Yeah, I saw that. What's the extension? And the extension needed for to download to see the dislikes. Surprised I'm still streaming. Yeah, dude. It's not. I mean, I could stream till fucking 3 a. I stay up till 3, 4 a.m. I stayed up till 4 a.m. last night. Not because I want to. It's just a sleep problem. Which exchange? It is not an exchange. This is Dex Screener. It's not an exchange. Here's Moonshot. I mean, this is what they launched their coins on. I mean, look at all this. Trump meme coin. Donald J. Trump. Official Trump Rugs token. Based eDoge official. Official Baron. Official John F. Kennedy. OF token. 47 Trump to Rich. Yeah, and then they got like the whole family. Like, dude, you'll see something. You'll see something you out of this. Trump fam official family coin. It's at 800K market cap. Official Elon 12.6 million. Ivanka coin. Zuckerberg coin. JD Vance. Catholic coin. Elon Hitler coin. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty typical, unfortunately. I mean, it's just what it is. How's Trump's coin doing? Yeah, this is Trump's coin. It's well, this is not. It's fully diluted. Fully diluted. It's a lot more than this. Yeah, it's slowly fully diluted. Oh, I guess it has gone down a bit. 36 billion. These meme coins are brain rot. Yeah, these are brutal, man. Look at all the volume being dumped into this. Look at these buys. 34,000, 36,000, 35,000, 26,000. These people operate on a different level. When you have this much volume, the liquidity is 700. See, that's the other thing. People were talking about Trump's net worth because he owns 80% of the supply, but the liquidity is only, it's not even a billion, so there's no way he'd be able to extract the net worth on it. The coins are locked anyways. Do you think Trump will meet with Putin soon? He has to. I mean, they're gonna have to work out a deal. I'll tell you what, this chat was pretty brutal earlier. It's gotten better. I guess that's just the internet. I mean, the chat earlier today, guys, honestly, we got to be careful. Trump admits that he thinks Putin may not want to end war. He said so in a press conference. Well, Putin just came out and said that he's ready to end and wants there to be a resolution. Putin just said that. Now he could be posturing. I mean, who knows? If chats are really bad, you should have moderators. Well, I don't really know in terms of like I don't I mean the chat, the only time I ban people is if they're really bad. I don't even think I ban people, honestly. I didn't ban anyone today. My moderators, but the thing is, when people troll me and stuff, then it gets when they keep saying the same thing and stuff. Like some dude was being a real asshole. So I took care of him. That was in this stream though. Make the chat brutal again. It's too late for that, man. There's not enough people up, thankfully. There's not enough people up to do that. I'm a good chat person. Don't ban me. I like your name. None of your business. That name is kind of a. It's like having a car bumper sticker. The chat is like a nuclear bomb. I can't read certain things, but not now. Crazy how huge you've gotten. You've been watching since 80K subs. 80K subs, that would have been like the start of maybe like a year ago, year and a half ago. The summer 2023, maybe. I would like to debate you on 9/11. I'm one of those people. Um, well, I mean, trust me, I've heard a lot of it's impossible for me to know your exact beliefs in terms of those people because there's many different versions of that. Like, do you think the planes were controlled by like remote control? Students have broken into the shoe to celebrate Ohio Stadium. Why is the price not moving? Because a bunch of people are buying and selling. That's why there's a lot of volume. There's a lot of buys, but there's a lot of sells. A lot of this is bot activity. Bots love a coin like this with the volume. Although I don't know. I mean, it's hard to really make a ton of money off of it. I guess you can scrap it, especially if you have a fuck ton of money. Like if you're using a bot and you got like $10,000, you can scrap a few extra thousands just by bot trading. Juan, what's up, man? Juan, you're a good dude, man. You're a good dude. Gonna keep my Greenland on Phantom. Yeah, I just keep my Solana coins on Phantom because I have cold wallets though where I keep most of it. Normally you'd want to have a cold wallet. just swap it and send it after I 100x new to meme coins. Yeah, you could just, I mean, ideally you would send it to a cold wallet, but if you don't have that much, I don't think it's a problem. Thoughts on Piers Morgan? I don't know. I think Piers Morgan is kind of a. I mean, if you look at what Piers Morgan does, he acts like he's the moderator, but then he also debates. So it's like, all right, are you going to debate or are you going to be a moderator, dude? Because he tries to do both of. So it's like this strange. I don't know, man. He's like normie Britain conservative, I guess. But I don't know. He simps for their government. I feel like I don't watch enough of his stuff to really know. I was considering going deeper into crypto, but maybe not a great time to get in. Well, I mean, the problem is it's this Trump shit, dude. It's a problem. Like I mean, the issue is, and maybe it's just people trolling me, but they're like, well, all of the Trumps are gonna launch meme coins now. That's what they were telling me, and I was like, it's got to be a troll. It's not allowed. But that's what they were. I mean, if that happens, it's just gonna destroy it. Like that other Baron official coin to go to, but it's just gonna affect the entire market. That's the problem. Getting a computer to mine coins, that was something that was profitable in like 2016, 2017. I would not do that now. It's a mess to do that. They overheat, and you would have to mine. I'm not even sure what coins are worth, or Bitcoin certainly is not worth. An at-home mining setup is not even close to being worth anything. Just because another halving happened, it's the block rewards are not even close to what they were back in. I remember people having at-home mining setups in like 2017, 2018. Nowadays, you're not going to do that. It's not worth it. Why is Trump meme coin a bad thing? Because it destroys the entire market, but with the amount of volume that gets pumped into it and taken out of specifically Ethereum coins onto Solana, it specifically hurts Ethereum meme coins and just Ethereum coins. The AI coins, it hurts the AI coins as well. I have an AI coin that's been taking on Ethereum, and it's in part because of that. It only affects meme coin degens. Yeah, but we're really not that degen. We're investing into these are good meme coins we're investing into. It's not our fault. I mean, this is a Trump thing. Trump destroyed it when they were all doing well and it was a good ecosystem and we were doing and I was in some Trump coins. I was like, I like this. I mean, I helped, I like Trump and I have a YouTube channel and I hope Trump does well and I was in DJT 47. I mean, DJT has had some issues. Yeah, DJT has had some problems. Uh, and this is what happens. See, this coin woke up because Trump was about to get in, and this is when Trump launches it, and then Melania just goes for the kill shot. Thoughts on XRP? I'm not a big fan of XRP. I hope people in XRP do well. I don't know, man. The market cap it doesn't allow you to get you're gonna get like a 3x. I mean, yeah, you could have gotten like a 10x off of XRP if you bought low this cycle. These meme coins are gonna make people. Yeah, I know. I mean, meme coins have definitely helped crypto, but now with Trump doing it, it's gonna hurt. I agree, but it's gonna be more money flowing into the market. So I mean, maybe it'll be better. I mean, this coin has fully fucking retraced. No, it fully retraced. Chicago Bears fan here. What do you think the Bears hiring Ben Johnson? I mean, dude, I'll be honest. I think Ben Johnson is probably the most generic name imaginable. When you've got a generic name like that, it's hard to really. I'm being honest, like it's hard to be a good coach. I mean, you need like a more flashy name than that. No, I'm kidding. That's brain rot. I don't. I mean, I know Ben Johnson's a good offensive coordinator for the Lions. We'll see. I mean, Caleb Williams is still young. There's a chance. Agree with everything I'm saying. Yeah, with this stuff. Yeah, this is total crap. I couldn't even say it earlier. These people get angry, but it's like these are viable projects. Do you regret selling Dark Maga? No, it was always it's necessary to allow your children to go free at a certain point. You have to detach yourself and allow them to blossom, just like SPX. When I got out of that, when it was not a good trade, but you have to allow yourself. You're smart for not talking about Israel. Well, I mean, that's what every conservative is doing. They just don't talk about it. Nothing, I mean, for you with YouTube, it's better to not talk about it. You should research why market cap doesn't matter for XRP. Oh, but then you're going to talk about why the only reason it didn't go up in 2021 was because there was talk of it being a security. Trust me, I've heard the same script. You don't have to spell it out for me. Why did Tim Pool fire Hannah Claire? I'm not even sure who that is, man. I know who Tim Pool is though. Well, dude, is the Skid Road coin off of Pump Fund, or is this a different one? Lucia, I'm not a big fan of the Lucia coin, man. Honestly, Silk Road. Is this which one are you talking about? No, the one at 492. This has got to be the one. Oh wow, this has had some price action. I like to buy them a little bit lower than 500K, but no, it's a good buying opportunity. I'll give you credit for that. Yeah, this is the one you're talking about, 492. Wish you made more documentary style. The documentary style videos I have is the Israelis video, military industrial complex, Hitler's death. I think those are the ones I've done so far. I want to do one about Larry Silverstein. Are you a long term investor? Do you? No, I normally I'm a long term investor, but I will trade. I guess if depends how well a coin does. I guess, but I think holding is the way you're getting people get rich is mainly by holding. What is the ticker on the main GTA 6? It's just GTA 6. The Ethereum one I would say is the main one right now. Um, yeah, it's this one. So you can see this coin right now. It's at 700K, but it's held up. I mean, it's definitely has a like, you like. I mean, this is an over a year old, and you can see it's starting to wick. I mean, this is actually a pretty good buying opportunity, not financial advice, but you can see. I mean, it's starting to wick up higher, and trust me, with something like this, you get once you get the trailer number two, we're talking to move. We're talking to move up to like something like no, I'm kidding, I don't know. Something like that. You're at 250K. No, I didn't. I just reached 250K today, I think. What happened to your scoreboard videos? I think they're still up. I didn't delete them. Dude, I'm not. Dude, it doesn't make sense. This woman is a character. The woman is a character. It does like you want me to check this chart. 319K. It's a nice chart. It's a nice chart. The I mean, why'd you stop doing what the scoreboard video? Because there's only so many scoreboards that come out every year. You can't keep doing them. You know what I'm saying? There's only so many of them that come out every year. I've been watching a lot of hardcore pond clips. I like that show. It's a good show. What do you think Trump's biggest accomplishment for his last term? Well, who knows if this is his last term? His biggest accomplishment will be enabling himself to run for a third term. No, but generally, I think it's probably going to be more so peace if he can create peace. I mean that ending wars is definitely a huge thing. They lowball everything. Yeah, it's a good show though. Why does the establishment fear Trump? Well, mainly just because he's not one of them. That's a big issue for them. He's not a style. He's not made through the American political system. You come up, you run for mayor, you run, and you're already infiltrated and into the system and into the donor class and everything like that. He just came out of nowhere, so it's a big threat to them. Who's a good candidate for MLB expansion? Um, I would say Nashville mainly. I think Austin, Texas would be a pretty good place for MLB expansion. Salt Lake City could be cool with a mountain view. The amount of stuff he did today t- is telling about the third term theory. It's not happening. He's making the most out of every day in office to build a legacy. Yeah, I mean, I think he's just too old. Wait, the Hawk Tua coin? I mean, yeah, I think it's still tradable and stuff. Yeah, this is it. I think, dude, it ran back up to 22 million. Hilarious. It was on a run. It was on a run. Will Trump buy Iceland? I don't think Iceland's gonna happen, man. All right, guys. Another day, another dollar. It's about to be Tuesday. I gotta go to sleep. I'm gonna be going to sleep. Another day, another 30-cent donation. Another day, another meme coin launch. Dude, why is Greenland down so much? This is because of it needs to hold 400. Josh Shapiro a threat in 2020. I mean, it's possible. What's on the itinerary tomorrow? Yeah, I'll just have to do a video probably talking about I have to do some stuff with crypto, but I have to do a video on Trump's executive orders. That'll probably do decent. I'll do a video talking about the national title. It's gonna be freezing tomorrow, man. Could you see Donald Trump Jr. run? I mean, anything's possible. You got a drug test tomorrow? I would easily pass a drug test, honestly. But guys, it's gonna get pretty ugly. I mean, me and these people join my chat, and they're just really not even my fans. And then they're just like, you're getting angry at Trump for no reason. You don't know. These people they just join it because it's like, and then they leave immediately. But listen, I'm gonna get pretty angry at Barron Trump if he launches the I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna get angry, and then people are gonna yell. But it's just like I can't deal with it. I've been sucked dry. It's like when you milk a cow, there's nothing left. There's nothing left. We don't have anything left. None of these. Ethereum has nothing left. We cannot deal with that. We cannot deal with another launch. I mean, I guess if Eric Trump launches one, it'll probably only go to like 1 million. Nothing against him. Did you see Barron? Wait, did Barron doesn't even have a Twitter? Is it the Barron X Spaces account? Are you talking about? You're not talking about the Barron X Spaces. I think it's X Spaces. No, this might not be his account. Dude, I literally followed this account. I mean, you could see me on here. Here I am. Guys, can I get some more likes or something? I mean, this is disappointing to me. No, I'm kidding. It doesn't matter. Trump not mentioning Greenland. Here, I'll go over my tweets today. Yeah, this is the current state of crypto. This is not good. I had to tweet that out. Trump not mentioning Greenland. Wojak Sadamo. Put some pants on, dog. I mean, this is disgusting to look at with Fetterman. Come on, bruh. The sob story took 5 minutes. This is a banger for me. This is a banger. This is a banger. The Elon salute. Prediction. I mean, that's pretty close, honestly. It's a pretty close prediction. Dude, that's not even Barron's. Dude, that's not Barron's Twitter. How do you think that's Barron's Twitter? It doesn't even look like it. Wait, what is this affiliation? This is fucking horseshit. If this is, what is this a confirmed his Twitter? No, it's not. There's no way he would be retweeting this stuff. Daniel, what's the lowdown on this? Yeah, I agree with this person. Honestly, this is some fucking bullshit. It says join 2013. Yeah, it's a troll account. It's a troll account. They got an affiliation to make it look legit. My friend just sent it. Yeah, I think it's a troll account, man. Um. All right, guys. I'll be seeing you. I gotta go. I gotta go to sleep.